Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Intuitive Art Mediums. Thank you so much for joining me for this Pick a Card Tarot reading, where we are looking at reaping what has been sown. And the questions that we're asking are what seeds you've planted, how it's taken root, what it's attracting, and what you're manifesting. We have 3 piles to choose from. This is pile 1 with the bloodstone. This is pile 2 with the labradorite stone. And this is pile 3 with the blue apatite stone. Take your time in choosing your pile. You may be drawn to more than one pile, and that's your intuition letting you know that there's a message for you in that pile as well. I'll begin with pile 1. There'll be timestamps down below in the description for the other readings, and I will meet you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you were drawn to the bloodstone, welcome to your reading. We're going to begin your reading by looking at your starseed card first, and we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. So with this card, I feel like that many of you have been out looking at the stars. There has been many rare aspects going on in the stars at this time, and your light body working with the layers of your aura and using crystals, using crystal grids. Maybe you've been playing around with crystal grids to help you manifest what you desire or the messages that you're transmitting out into the universe and activating something within yourself. Let's get you a card from the Rooted Woman to see how it's taking root. And we have for you Miss Divine Madness. With this, I feel like that you are, in a way, setting yourself free from confusion. And I am going to read from the Rooted Woman book what your card means. Okay, so the old Irish story of Miss Mish tells of a woman who, driven mad by grief and the horrors of war, grows fur and feathers. She flies away into the hills and woods, eats wild and raw food, and leaves the intolerable world behind her. Ms. then represents the woman who cannot and will not submit to the brutalities of the world around her. She withdraws from civilization and takes solace in the natural world. In the extremity of some great grief or trauma, the archetypical mad woman or wild woman inside us might break out. And at such times in our lives, it might be a good thing to allow ourselves to break and run for the simple solitude of the hills, to withdraw from the unendurable everyday, to safety, express our rage and lick our bleeding wounds, and to allow the natural world to work its healing magic on us. Becoming this disintegration of our civilized, socialized selves forces us to uncover in the depths of our extremity whatever it is that we believe to be the source of life. Mish is the original wild woman, speaking for us all, for the rage which we cannot express, for the grief which eats our hearts out, for the voices we've suppressed out of fear. Ultimately, Mish is healed by love and gentleness, and as a consequence, is able to return to the world with new strength and focus. And I feel like in this emotional feeling that you might be experiencing, you are turning to the stars to find guidance. The stars are ancient navigation. They have navigated us through life, the sailors, those who wander in the woods, use the stars to find their way. And I feel like in many ways, you are trying to find your way back to who you are. And that is what's taking root in this reading for you is you're rooting back to yourself. You're coming back and rediscovering who you are. And let's see what that is attracting for you with the Super Attractor Oracle deck. And we have for you, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. And divine madness is true freedom. It allows you to express that which cannot be expressed through normal avenues. For some of you, this can be through your creativity. Think of abstract art. Think of just releasing colors onto the canvas or the paper and letting it splash, being messy, allowing that chaos. You may also be experimenting with the neurological drawings where you are just scribbling and maybe using colors to scribble with and allowing that chaos within you to be expressed and allow you to have that freedom come through you. Okay, and let's see how it's manifesting for you with the Money Manifesting Oracle deck. And we have for you focus. It's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many directions, just as with the divine madness. And what can help you to come back into focus are crystal grids, using different crystals, creating different patterns, and understanding what crystals you are using that you're naturally drawn to, and you might want to look those up to see what their healing energies are metaphysically and how that can help you. At the bottom of the deck, we have retreat. Sometimes taking a break is the best thing we can do to gain clarity and a fresh perspective. And that's exactly what this divine madness is helping you to do, to retreat so you can refocus. But first, you must express the chaos, the emotional chaos that you are feeling within. Look to the stars to help navigate yourself back to who you are. Now let's dive deeper into this with the tarot. I'm using the Witch's Tarot for this reading. And we begin with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a wealthy king. He takes his time, he's patient. So be patient with yourself. He's also a king of stability, and he often invests in others in art and science projects because they express things that he may not be able to express. Not everyone is an artist, not everyone is a scientist. And in some ways, you are practicing the alchemy of yourself. You're going through this disillusion to release that which no longer serves you, to come back to your stability. Next, we have the sun. The sun is a star and it does guide us. It goes through the 12 astrological signs of the astrology wheel, and that can also help guide us, as do the moon goes through the phases of waxing and waning, new and full. And we are going to be having a lunar eclipse. Even though this is a timeless reading, we did just have the solar eclipse in Leo, and the sun is the ruling planet or star of Leo. And you may be doing some star bathing beneath the sun to bring you clarity. The sun represents clarity, but it's also about allowing your childlike energy to have some fun. Here we have a child on a horse. The horse represents freedom. The child represents our inner child, and the sunflowers always turn to face the sun. So I do feel like that the sun is your guiding light. Next, we have the lovers. Now, the lovers represents a choice. It can also represent love, of course, and choosing what we love to do. It is also a representation of the divine feminine and masculine energies that are within us all. And we have our higher angel here above the two lovers, blessing this union. When our divine feminine and masculine energies become unbalanced, we have we feel that imbalance, just as with the divine madness, and the lovers doing what we love, and with the sun helps us focus on what we love to do, being with the energy of love, loving nature. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. The knights are instigators of change, and the Knight of Swords clears the obstacles from your pathway. This can also indicate clearing your own path, helping you to focus on what it is that you want to do or what you're being guided to do. The King of Pentacles represents Taurus energy. The Sun represents Leo energy. The Lovers represent Gemini energy. And the Knights have no astrological sign. But the Knight of Swords represents our mind body and clearing our mind so that we can focus on what we choose to love and nurture that into a manifestation into the physical world. And you may again be doing that through the stars, connecting with the stars, perhaps even connecting with your own understanding of your own astrology by understanding your own natal chart and activating energies through a crystal grid that helps heal and guide you. And crystal grids can also help us have focus. You might also be drawn to uh, creating mandalas with colored sand or painting or drawing, whatever it is that you are drawn to doing. Let's get some clarifying cards on here with the Everyday Witch Tarot cards. And on the King of Pentacles, we have Death. Death is a card of letting go and rebirth. And with it being on the King of Pentacles, I feel like that maybe some of you have had to not only reinvent yourself, but you've also had to let go of a career that you thought was going to bring you stability. And then it disintegrated. And it seemed like that everything that you kept trying to do the right thing, and it just was not working out. And it drove you to this divine madness, which enabled you to dissolve that which was not working for you and come into your own light and rediscover what it is that you love. And quite often, that brings us to reflecting to our childhood. What brought us joy? What did we enjoy doing? What was our sense of play? And on the Sun, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I really like this because we do have the King of Pentacles here. And the Queen of Pentacles is ruled by Capricorn. And she's very resourceful. And I think that you are discovering that you have more resources available to you than what you think you do. The Queen of Pentacles is also associated with her community, as well as creating her own business, finding your niche in the community that is uniquely yours. You may have the resources for your creativity already at hand from hobbies that you enjoyed doing, but you didn't have time to do before, but now you do, and those hobbies are calling back to you, and you're rediscovering that which brought you joy. And now it's manifesting in a way that you can create an income as a side hustle. On the Lovers, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card of family, inheritance, and realizing that your community is also part of your family. Where you live is your family. Your friends become part of your family. This too can also represent inheritance, inheriting from those that you love, people who love you and want to support you, much like the King of Pentacles, who tends to be a patron to those that he enjoys their work. On the Knight of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, juggling your energies. What's coming in? What's going out? And I feel like that these are your thoughts with that Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like that you're clearing out the thoughts of doubt, that which has created your fears, your doubts and fears, letting those go, realizing that they have no hold on you and they are meant to be embraced and perhaps become a source of inspiration for you. This is also about your energy. What have you been giving your energy to that's not giving you anything back? This can be jobs, people, people you thought were friends, uh, family included with that Ten of Pentacles, situations. What situations are you letting go? Your greatest spiritual shifts. don't come through force, they come through freedom. And notice that these are cycles. He's juggling these two pentacles, and there's the affinity sign above him. And we also have the star bathing. And look at all the pentacles that you have in your reading. You have the King of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. This is your form of star bathing. Now let's look into the starlight cards for any final messages Spirit has for you, pile one. We begin with breathe. Inhale, stardust. Exhale, magic. I really like that with the star bathing because the light body, allowing yourself to breathe in stardust into your light body and exhaling magic. Next, we have dream, wish upon a star. And we have the sun card here, which is a star. It is the brightest star that shines on all of our planets. And you are meant to shine in the world. And your final message is eclipse. Celebrate cycles. Now, we just had the solar eclipse in Leo, and we are going to have the lunar eclipse with the Pisces moon on August 27th, 28th, depending on your place in the universe or on the planet. And that is when the moon, the Pisces moon, opposes the Virgo sun. And so that can be at 9:18 p.m. Pacific time, 12:18 a.m. Eastern time. And this is, Pisces is the last sign on the astral wheel. And so I do feel like that there is endings that are being cleared up in the emotional body, which has been clouding your mental body. And that is the Knight of Swords with that Two of Pentacles. You are going through the cycles of your energy and releasing that which does not give you any joy any longer. And that is part of this death card of death and rebirth, because with every ending, there is a new beginning, and you're meant to celebrate these cycles. So I'm going to end your reading here, pile one. I hope you enjoyed this reading and found it helpful. Please feel free to give it a like if you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want as well. And until next time, take care and blessed be, my friends. Hello, pile two. If you were drawn to the labradorite stone, welcome to your reading. We're going to begin your reading with the Star Seed card. And we have the Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, these are the seeds that you've planted. Your cosmic ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. And some of you may be connecting with your ancestors, including your star guides that you might be drawn to, the Arcturian or Lemurians or Palladians, or the Orinians, whatever resonates with you. You can have more than one star family. And because we are all stardust, and they are our cosmic ancestors. And how are the stars guiding you at this time? So this could be an interest in astrology. Perhaps there was an interest already there, and now you're delving into another aspect of understanding astrology. Let's get you a Rooted Woman card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck. This is how these star seeds are taking root in your life at this time. And we have for you the bridge, the place between worlds. Some of you may be discovering or already know that you are a natural channeler. You're able to channel messages from your cosmic ancestors, your cosmic family. Some of you may also be able to channel messages from spirit. What messages? And you might want to journal those messages because sometimes when we are just writing, those messages come to us. And as we write, it feels like we're channeling those messages. This can come through music, art, dance, movement. Music is the universal language, so music might be playing a very strong role. I know for me, music helps make my paintbrush dance. And music without lyrics, like classical music, is inspiring for writing because then I'm not overlapping with the words that are being sung in songs, and I can really tune into the communications of music, how it's making me feel, and also music of the stars. You are a bridge, the place between worlds. Okay, and let's see what it's attracting in for you. And this is the Super Attractor Oracle. And we have for you pile 2. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. And that is also part of being a channeler. When you channel messages from the other side, from spirit, you may not understand the messages that are coming through, but the person that you might be channeling for those messages make sense to that person. And if you're doing this for yourself, you're in spiritual alignment and you can trust that guidance. You're being guided to doing something that is meaningful, that is needed in this world at this time. Okay, and let's see how that's going to manifest with the money manifestation oracle deck. And we have for you, walk away. What you're doing now isn't working for you, but are you willing to walk away to make room for something better? The bottom of the deck, we have artist. A true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas, and you will create your greatest masterpiece. And so here, I feel that both of these cards are very important because this may encourage you to walk away from something that is no longer working for you. And that very well could be part of the cosmic messages that you're receiving so that you can go after what does work for you. There is an art to what you walk away from. So I think that you're meant to trust, live and act from a place of spiritual alignment. And if something within you is saying, this situation, this work, this relationship, these certain people are toxic to me at this time, they're not working with me and or for me, so I'm going to walk away from that. But in the meantime, you've been putting forth your energies and efforts into your creativity, whatever that creativity may be. You are receiving messages. You are between the worlds, and you're the bridge between those two worlds, and you're receiving these cosmic messages from your star guides. Let's dive deeper into this with the tarot. I'm using the Witch's Tarot for this reading. And the place that you're walking away from, or what you're walking away from, doesn't necessarily have to be a toxic situation. It's just something that's not working for you any longer. You've outgrown it. That's why it's not working for you. And you can leave those situations on good terms with goodness in your heart and wishing everyone well, but it's you've outgrown something and it's time for you to create something new. With the tarot, we begin with the High Priest. This is the archetype of a teacher. This represents an organization, but he also represents a channel between God and humankind. So he brings the message of heavens to earth. And I feel like that still keeps pace with the Star Keeper and the place between worlds, because you are receiving messages from the heavens and you are meant to share those messages with the world. For some of you, this could be writing your book, creating artwork, or both, or music, whatever it is that is creative for you. It's also bringing teachings through that work. Some of you might actually become teachers to share what you have mastered, and now you are sharing that. Next, we have the world. You are being recognized for your work. You are bringing lessons from the heavens to the world. I really like that. That is super powerful. Next, we have karma. This is a card of judgment. This is a card of rebirth. So I feel like that a natural talent that you've had is in a way being reborn. And it's becoming much more clear to you that this is something that you need to do in the world. And when you act from a place of trusting in spirit, just as the Hierophant trusts in the messages that he's bringing forth from the heavens to the world, you are doing something that is needed to be done. Then we have the Three of Swords, walking away from betrayal, walking away from heartache, so that you can heal. And art can be a great way for you to heal that pain that you've experienced in the world. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards on here with the Everyday Witch Mini Tarot. You have three high arcana cards here: the High Priest, the World, Karma or Judgment, bringing forth that which is meant to come forth. There's an old saying: if you do not bring forth that which is within you, it will destroy you. If you bring forth that which is within you, will save you. So it's very important that you bring forth that which is within you. And on the High Priest, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This could be working on a few different projects that relate to each other, but this can also be practice makes perfect. So you have perfected your art. You have perfected what it is that you do through your practice. But this can also be uh, doing the different tasks that come together. You may have many interests, but they all are woven together. You may have an interest in the tarot, you may have an interest in witchcraft, creating spells, you may enjoy making candles or incense or both, or healthy recipes of tea, being an herbalist, or bath products, but they all come together, and that is something that you can create a business from. Or maybe you're teaching through the experiences that you had to encourage others to do what is within them. On the World, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a card of financial foundation. And I find this interesting because on the World card, we have the four fixed signs. We have Aries, or I'm sorry, we have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Taurus is the fixed earth sign, Leo is the fixed fire sign, Aquarius is the fixed air sign, and Scorpio is the fixed water sign. This is working with the elements, the four fixed elements. And that gives you some security. Next, on karma, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is taking that chance, leaving something behind the choppy waters and moving towards the healing, calm waters. And this is part of your karma, is to heal through calm. On the Three of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles, where the dream team makes the dream works. With the Three of Pentacles, you may have been working with people that are not in harmony with each other, and that's what you're meant to walk away from. The Three of Pentacles, they all bring their creative energies to the table and they complement each other. Where, much like this Eight of Pentacles, so that you're not doing everything on your own, but you are part of this team. Someone may be good at creating content while somebody's really good at doing the tech work, the computer work, and somebody else might be very good at creating the schedule. However that is, it's not just those three things. It can be anything that complements each other, and your creative energies entwine and work very well as a whole. This increases the quality of your work. So I do feel like that you do have enough stability in your life from the work that you've done to move away from that which is no longer satisfying. Karma is answering your true calling. and it is this creative manifestation. So let's get your three final messages from Starlight. And Spirit wanted this card to come out. Navigate. Beacons of light in the night sky are there to guide you. They are the star keepers. And we have navigated ourselves using the stars from ancient times before a compass was invented. And again, this can also represent the 12 constellations that we move through to navigate our energies. Okay, next we have love, to the moon and back. Okay, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know how or when it will happen, because you are doing what you love to do. And with that moon, because we will be having a Pisces full moon lunar eclipse on either Thursday or Friday, August 27th or 28th, depending on your place on the planet. There is love here. Pisces is the last sign of the astrological wheel. So there is something that's ending, but with that ending comes a new beginning. Release with love, walk away with love, and welcome what is coming your way. You are crossing this bridge, the place between worlds. Finally, we have the dark. Take a moment to sit under the star-speckled sky, listening to crickets and breathing in the cool night air. And there will be a period of time when the moon is in total eclipse. The moon will still be there. It'll appear coppery or blood-like color, but its light is no longer glowing so much where we will be able to see more stars when the moon is in the dark. Now, the dark can also represent the crone moon. And even with this lunar eclipse, we will experience all the phases of the moon during that eclipse season. As the shadow comes across the moon will be in its waning phase. And then as the shadow begins to reveal the light, after that period of the darkness of that eclipse, we will be experiencing the waxing moon energy as the moon grows back into the fullness of illumination. So let these energies navigate you. Release with love, receive with love, and take that moment in the darkness of night to listen to the cosmic ancestors and seed the light by staying grounded. The seeds are scattered, they root deeper into the darkness of the earth before they grow towards the light. I'm going to end your reading here now, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it was helpful for you. Please feel free to give it a like if you did. And until next time, take care and blessed be, my friends. Hello, pile 3. If you were drawn to the blue apatite stone, welcome to your reading. We're going to begin with your star seed card to see what seeds you've planted. And we have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. What kind of earth do you want to live in? There are many things that are coming to an end which give opportunity for new beginnings. Let's get you a card from the Rooted Woman to see how the seed has taken root. And we have for you pile 3, number 3, pilgrimage. You are on a journey. A pilgrimage is going to a sacred place, but on your way there, it is a time of contemplation. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 7 with Eileen, the path maker and guide. She is helping you, she is guiding you on your path. You may be creating your own path, and you are being spiritually guided to create this new path. And this is how it's happening and how it helps you to hold the vision. It's still in the process. You are still on the journey. Let's see what is being attracted into your life with the Super Attractor Oracle. And we have, I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. Okay, this pilgrimage is something that is sacred to you. And, even though there may be thousands or millions of people that are going towards a sacred place, at the same time you are, your pilgrimage is sacred to yourself. You can be kind and loving towards others while you're on your pathway, while while creating those clear boundaries that protect you and your feeling good emotions from those that do not understand what it is that you're doing. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You are being guided through your own love. You are bringing forth that which is within you. And if you're on a journey with others, everyone around you is going towards the same goal, the same place. And it's easier to be kind and loving towards those people that are going to the same place. And you have your pathway. You may be doing this on your own, alone. And that's okay too. That's a more personal pilgrimage for you. And this could also be a pilgrimage where you are creating those clear boundaries that protect you. You're creating space from those that have not respected your boundaries or try to draw you into their arguments. Those are toxic people that just want to argue and steal your energy or discourage you or shift your focus from what it is that you're what you're trying to focus on. And these can be some of the lessons that we learn on our journey. And it's happening. So keep holding on to your vision. And let's see what's manifesting for you. How are you to manifest in this new earth that you are holding a sacred vision towards? And there are many people that are holding on to that same sacred vision of a better new world. We have for you the author. Your words will have a great impact on those who read them. Your pilgrimage could be inspiring a book. And here we have connection. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner or a mentor, a client or a helpful friend. This can be that kind and loving towards others, that are kind and loving towards you, and you connect with people that respect each other's boundaries. And this journey could be something that you write a book about. Can be a book about the new earth. And by writing that down, you are creating the world that you want to live in. Okay, let's go deeper with the tarot. I'm using the Witch's Tarot. And we have the Ten of Swords. Here there is something that is ending, but there's a blessing. This is like a snake shedding its old skin. It outgrew its old skin, and that old skin is tight and uncomfortable, and it bursts through. Here we have an owl of wisdom, and here we have the blessing in disguise. As I said, the old world is moving on so that a new earth can emerge. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is good. This is you holding on to your boundaries. This can be your financial creature comforts. You have enough, you've saved enough resources to where you can go on this pilgrimage. Could be a vacation, can be any kind of journey that inspires you, but it is also a card of boundaries, learning how to keep yourself safe with safe boundaries. Next, we have the Sun. This is beautiful. Clarity, embracing your inner child. We have a child on a horse. The white horse represents freedom. The sunflowers represent abundance as well as always looking towards the sun, because the sunflower always faces where the sun is. And the sun is the brightest star in our solar system, and it can be our guiding light. This is also clarity of conscious mind and what brings you joy. It also sets the clear boundaries between day and night. Next, we have the Death card, the ending and a beginning. Just as with the Ten of Swords, something is ending, something is done and over with. But with every ending, there is a new beginning, a shift in perception. Let's get some clarifying cards here for you. And for you, pile 3, I do feel like that something has ended in your life, but it's giving you an opportunity to create something new in your life. And that ending can very well inspire the new beginning. And on the Ten of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is the queen of evaluation and discernment. She also helps you to cut the cords of that which no longer serves you. This can be cutting the cords, cutting your losses, cutting out people that do not show kindness or love to you. You don't need to prove yourself to those people. You can retreat. You can go your own way, just as this person is going on their pilgrimage. They're going on their own journey. On the Four of Pentacles, we have the Hermit. And here we have another owl sitting in the tree, following your own inner wisdom. There is security and comfort there for you. And this is following your true soul light, as with the pilgrimage. You're allowing your soul light to guide you. On the Sun card, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knights are instigators of change, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest of the Knights. And this could be feeling stuck in your life, but he has new seeds for the new earth, and he's finding the right place to plant them so that they may grow in the sun. On the Death card, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Here's your new golden opportunity that is shining for you. You are creating your own new opportunity by clearing away the old, by clearing away the space to create your garden. You can then plant your seeds. Your seeds could be your words that will have a great impact on those who read them. They're going to be able to relate to them. We all can relate to the archetypes because those aspects are within us. So let's get your 3 final messages from Starlight to help you navigate through this time. We have for you, pile 3, the North Star. Hold your ground and shine bright and unwavering. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. We also have that Four of Pentacles, holding your boundaries, and that creating clear boundaries. Hold your ground and shine. We have the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, an instigator of change, is holding the ground for you to plant your seeds so that you can shine. The North Star is the guiding light. It doesn't move. It lets us know where north is, the direction that we are heading on our pilgrimage. Next, we have navigate. Beacons of light in the night sky are there to guide you. We have been using the stars to navigate in the darkness since the beginning of traveling around the world. We use the stars to help us understand where we are in the world. This can also relate to understanding your own astrology, your own natal chart of when you were born. Where is your North Star? Your North Star represents the north node of the moon, and the moon nodes have recently changed, and currently the north node of the moon is in Aquarius. Pluto is in Aquarius, and Pluto is the planet of death and regeneration, endings and new beginnings. And your North Star is helping you to navigate through this changing. And your final card is light. Without the dark, we'd never see the stars. So I feel like that whatever is ending, whatever that your is ending, clear that away from your life so that you can rediscover your new path, a path of your own, following your light, your clear path that the sun is showing us, where to plant your seeds, and you will create your own opportunity from that ending of death and rebirth. This is a beautiful reading for you, pile 3. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful for you. Until next time, take care and blessed be, my friends.